Top 10 Most Dangerous Dogs in the World. There are many opinions expressed when it comes to giving the title of the most aggressive breed of dogs in the world. People will sometimes say it is the Pitbull, others will say it has to be the Caucasian Ovcharka, and others the German Shepherd. And the arguments go on and on. Most people actually say that the level of aggression depends on the owner of the dog, or its training. While that is true, there are other dogs which are influenced by genes, the kind of genes that keep them always dangerous. Anyways, in light of deeper research and experience with dogs, I now come to the rescue. And I will be disclosing the top 10 most dangerous dogs in the world which you probably think really are such. 1. Pitbull. There you have it. Pitbull is by far the most dangerous breed in the world. To start with, some countries have prohibited their citizens from keeping it. Also, it has been confirmed that most bites of the Pitbull were not provoked by external factors. The breed just delivers them without any explainable cause. Up until now, there are as many as 22 deaths that have been caused by the Pitbull. It can be dangerous to both outsiders and the very owners themselves. This is the reason why it is advised that most people who keep this kind of breed to train it properly and make it social while it's still young to reduce the chances of getting outbursts of aggression every so often. 2. Rottweiler. This is the second most bad-tempered dog in the universe. It has great strength which adds to the danger it can cause. The good thing about it is that it is good in obeying its keeper and his family. But it is not the kind of dogs that you can play around with or get your kids to try to have fun with. The thing is, it can't handle a joke and often won't be able to differentiate between fun and serious moments. It almost always feels like it is threatened and will react immediately. It has also been found out that half of the deaths caused by dogs in the United States have come from this breed. So you will want to handle them, especially the males, with great care. 3. German Shepherd. Even the look itself can tell you it means trouble. As the name hints, this is a very popular breed that originates from Germany. It is known to be very intelligent, alert and super focused on bringing anything that is threatening to it down, fast. It also very defensive and protective of its territories and family and will do anything to protect them. However, if you train it from the very beginning to be loving and affectionate, as well as social, you reduce the level and chances of it getting brutally protective. There are times, quite a number of them, when the bites of the German Shepherd will cause death. It bites and harasses other smaller dogs and its single bite is as strong as 1060 newtons. 4. Doberman Pinscher. Much like the German Shepherd, the Pinscher is known to be alert and very protective. Many of its attacks are directed at unknown people rather than the actual owner. The dog has great sensitivity to sound and is usually very intelligent. Whenever it senses trouble or feels the owner is in danger, it will strike immediately. Although it will pounce, bite once and then retreat. This breed was used as a police dog back in the days because of its great strength and agility. However, the German Shepherd seems to have taken its place. If you are sure to train it well, there is less likelihood of getting messy scenarios. 5. Bull Mastiff. This dog has a pretty intimidating look that suggests to you to keep off or else see fire. The breed was widely used to guard homes or sensitive centers. Its weight can go up to 130 pounds. It needs really intensive training to help it live better and cause less trouble. Although, it will attack anyone who tries to run away from some place it is guarding, as well as anyone who tries to save the person it is attacking. 6. Husky. This is a well-known worker dog. It used to do a lot of pulling of sleds in regions of the north, and it barely has the time to be social. If not taken through a thorough training, it can turn out to be quite ferocious and destructive, especially when it's bored. It has got lots of adrenaline too, so you can use in your next adventure treks and even for races. On average, it causes about a single death every year. 7. Wolf Hybrid. The name gives away its origin. It comes from a crossbreed between a dog and a wolf, a grey wolf to be precise. As a result, it is very hard to predict its behavior and responses to certain situations. And this is one of the reasons why some countries and states in the United States have denied people the privilege of having this dog as a home pet. Before this law, it was causing about 1 death every year. 8. Alaskan Malamute. This dog has been used extensively as a sled dog in the past, in Alaska, hence its name. You will find it very hard to teach one of these as it has a low level of intelligence. It will need constant care and exercise to keep it cheerful moods and always obedient. Otherwise, it may become very harsh and destructive. When it feels uncomfortable in different situations, it will turn quite dangerous, and it is actually very hard to calm it down when it is nervous or in anger. It also has a strong desire to hunt and attack and will often pick on the other smaller dogs. 9. Boxer. This is a more obedient and friendly breed. It knows some games and will rarely attack unless really provoked. But you should be careful with the games you choose to play with it and should definitely not pass the limits. Way back, it would be used to guard and attack. It can even be trained to guide people who are blind, although you will need to be very polite with it. If you show any slight aggression, you will not make it good enough to do the job. Despite the fact that it is friendly, it can cause around 2 deaths every year. 10. Great Dane. This is the dog that holds the title of the tallest dog in the world, which can go to about 86 centimeters. If you take good care of it and train it to be gentle and friendly, it will be so. It also goes by the name Danish Hound or the German Mastiff and was used decades ago to hunt deer and wild boar. It can weigh up to 200 pounds, and considering this body size, the danger it can cause can be very fatal. On many occasions, it has led to death or fatal wounds requiring surgery.